Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 178 of Universe Mode. Just give me a second to make sure the stream is running. Like I hope it is. Hopefully there's no issues. I'm not seeing the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Testing. Okay, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing today on this beautiful Thursday night? Bringing you guys episode 178 of Universe Mode. Now, earlier, ladies and gentlemen, I tried to record the episode, but ran into some technical difficulties, as in my game crashed, and I saw it was about to crash right before it did. There are a couple of telltale signs when it's about to crash that I've kind of picked up on while in the year that this game has been out. But hopefully we don't run into that same issue. I am able to record now. So let's get right into the episode. Let's not waste any time. Let's go over the matches and then we'll get into it. Up first, Chris Statlander, Indy Hartwell, Carmella, Tiffany Stratton, Cora Jade, Nikita Lyons. These 6 women will be participating inside the Elimination Chamber come the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. It will be these 6 women for the NXT Women's title. Then we have Trick Williams taking on Hook for the Cruiserweight Championship. If you were watching the stream earlier, then you already know the outcome of this match. But, I decided to somewhat reset, not count that championship match that happened at all. So, Hook versus Trick Williams. Then we have a tag team ladder match. Elton Prince, Kit Wilson takes on Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci at the Royal Rumble. Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci screwed over Elton Prince and Kit Williams, throwing them out of the ring, letting the match end in a count out. We don't do count out victories over here, ladies and gentlemen. Not when the championship is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Not when the championship is on the line. So I put the titles above the ring in a ladder match, which should benefit Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. They won their number 1 contendership in the ladder match, so this may be to their benefit. After that, we have Ilya Dragunov taking on Braun Breaker one-on-one. These 2 will be competing inside the Elimination Chamber match alongside Carmelo Hayes and MJF, who will also participate in the Elimination Chamber. They go one-on-one here tonight. This is a match. These 2 matches, match 4 and 5, are all about momentum. Who can pick up momentum heading into the Elimination Chamber? And then in the 6th match, Gunther, Darby Allin, Grayson Waller, Swerve, all 4 men will be facing off to determine who will be the final participant inside the Elimination Chamber match. Remember, it will be Carmelo Hayes, MJF, Ilya Dragunov, Braun Breaker, and Kazuchika Okada. We have 5 spots determined. The final spot will go to one of these 4 men. And in the main event, Bronson Reed will take on the number 1 contender, Pac. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not waste any time. I put together a very interesting card, hopefully a very fun card, ladies and gentlemen. You don't get a card like this often, but for episode 178, you have a special card tonight. out first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Long Island, New York, the NXT Women's Champion, Kris.
She has been dominant, ladies and gentlemen. She's one more huge victory away from taking that title into WrestleMania. She will be the first women's champion in NXT history to take the NXT Women's Championship into WrestleMania. A huge match for her, ladies and gentlemen. A huge title defense upcoming. Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen.
From Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
This is Tiffany Stratton's last chance, her last opportunity to get that NXT Women's Championship off of Kris Statlander's hands. Who knows who Kris Statlander may face at WrestleMania if she is victorious in the Elimination Chamber. But the odds will be against Kris Statlander will be against Tiffany Stratton heading into WrestleMania for that title. Not saying it's impossible, ladies and gentlemen, but as far as heading into WrestleMania as champion, this is very much Tiffany Stratton's last chance.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Indi Hartwell.
Indi Hartwell. If you watch Universe Mode long enough, you know Indi Hartwell got a few notable victories under her belt. A few wins here on the NXT brand. Indi Hartwell has shown her mocks, her guts. It impressed me, the general manager, enough to say she deserves a shot inside the Elimination Chamber. Not a one-on-one for the title, but it is for the title. She gets a shot at the NXT Women's Championship.
And from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
This could be Cora Jade's final chance at the NXT Women's Championship. She hasn't had many opportunities for the title. She hasn't had many one-on-ones for the title. Cora Jade was probably the first person that Kris Statlander defeated in her long reign as NXT Women's Champion. But if Cora Jade wants to get the title and head into WrestleMania as champion, she's going to need to beat one Kris Statlander here.
And from Staten Island, New York, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella.
A former two-time Miss Money in the Bank winner. a former WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, Carmella, here on NXT, hasn't done much. Finally getting an opportunity to fight for the NXT Women's Championship. She got in the face of Kris Statlander quite a while ago. Carmella deserves a shot. She wants a shot. She's got her shot. But she's going to have to beat 5 other competitors.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, Nikkita Lyons.
Nikkita Lyons. She wants that NXT Women's Championship just like everyone else in this match. She's hungry. And she's getting her opportunity inside the Elimination Chamber to show what she can do. This could be her big break, her big moment. But in order to do that, she has to defeat the most dominant NXT Women's Champion that there's ever been. She has to defeat 4 other hungry superstars looking to get their shot at the NXT title. Bell rings, this match starts. Carmella with a super kick to Tiffany Stratton to start this off. Turns her attention to Cora Jade. Meanwhile, Kris Statlander knocks out Nikkita Lyons, turns her attention to Indy Hartwell. Drops Hartwell down onto the canvas. These 6 women will do battle inside the Elimination Chamber match. They have an opportunity right now to inflict some much needed damage upon one another. This is a perfect match scenario for all 6 women. Injure your opponents, minimize the damage taken, get a huge win and some big momentum. It's an Elimination Chamber match, ladies and gentlemen. It will be an elimination match. This match is not elimination. It's a 1 fall to the finish. First woman to get a pin or a submission wins. It's going to take a lot to keep all 6 women, all 5 women down for any one of them. But it is possible. Can Kris Statlander get this big win, this big momentum heading in to a big title defense? Can Tiffany Stratton get her last chance, get some big momentum heading into her last chance to dethrone Kris Statlander? Can Cora Jade come out on top, take the NXT Women's Championship, head into WrestleMania as champion? Will it be Nikkita Lyons? Will she get the biggest break of her career, the biggest win of her career? And speaking of big wins for their career, just think what this can do for Indy Hartwell. A huge win for Indy Hartwell with the NXT Women's Championship on the line could mean everything in her career. And then when you talk about careers, you can't ignore Carmella's career. She already has stats to her name, huge moments to her name. But she looks to add 1 more. But before she can do that, she has to get this win. They all have to get this win. This win, absolutely necessary to each woman. Nikkita Lyons went for a roll-up pin on Kris Statlander, broken up by Carmella. Tiffany Stratton with the arm of Carmella. Carmella with the reversal. Takes down Tiffany Stratton with the roll-through. Turns her attention now to Kris Statlander. Drops her onto her face. Tiffany Stratton back up. Drops Cora Jade. Nikkita Lyons drops Carmella. Indy Hartwell back in the ring, stopping a pinfall situation. Grabs that kendo stick. Looks to inflict some much needed damage, but Kris Statlander dropping Indy Hartwell. Gonna put in that patented submission on the outside of the ring. All this is gonna do is inflict damage on her opponent. Nikkita Lyons going for a pin on Carmella. Carmella able to kick out at 2. Tiffany Stratton turns her attention to Nikita Lyons. And now to Carmella. Cora Jade diving off the apron, takes down Indy Hartwell. Carmella dropping Tiffany Stratton in the ring. Throws Carmella to the ropes. Scoop slam on Carmella, but Carmella with the kick up back to her feet. She's going to team up with Nikita Lyons and double team Tiffany Stratton. Nikita Lyons dodges a super kick from Carmella, but Carmella with the offense takes down Nikita Lyons. And Cora Jade locking in Chris Statlander's own submission on her. Back inside the ring, Indy Hartwell with that kendo stick bashed it off the leg of Nikita Lyons. But Carmella attacking Indy Hartwell goes for the pin. Kick out at 2. Tiffany Stratton looking to inflict some big damage on Carmella. Nikita Lyons looks for a DDT on Indy Hartwell. She's going to nail it. Tiffany Stratton turns her attention to Nikita Lyons. Throws Lyons into the turnbuckle. Elbow to the head, drops her down. Spin attack, signature hit. But Nikita Lyons able to kick out at 2. And Tiffany Stratton very upset. Super kick delivered to Indy Hartwell. Chris Statlander there to make the save, but Tiffany Stratton turns her attention to Statlander. Tiffany Stratton faced Chris Statlander at the Royal Rumble for the NXT Women's Championship. She was unsuccessful there. She's getting one more shot at the title in Elimination Chamber. This could be her big last chance. Nikita Lyons going for a pin on Indy Hartwell, broken up by Chris Statlander. Dropping Chris Statlander and Tiffany Stratton with a chair now. But Cora Jade knocks it out of her hands. And Nikita Lyons going for the top rope. Drops a splash on Indy Hartwell, goes for the pin. Indy Hartwell able to kick out. Tiffany Stratton drops Cora Jade in the ring. Picks up that kendo stick and delivers shock to Cora Jade. Nikita Lyons throwing Tiffany Stratton to the ropes. Indy Hartwell finally getting a reversal on Nikita Lyons. Kick to the gut of Tiffany Stratton. Knocks her down. Meanwhile, Chris Statlander locking in her patented submission on Nikita Lyons, and Tiffany Stratton takes down the referee. Smart tactic by the challenger. Take out the referee. You can't count the submission or the pin. And this match is going to devolve into chaos. Carmella with the kendo stick tries to batter Nikita Lyons. Nikita Lyons bounced off the barricade. Chris Statlander breaks up a pin between Tiffany Stratton and Cora Jade and drops Tiffany Stratton. Indy Hartwell knocking down Carmella. Tiffany Stratton watches as Chris Statlander locks in her patented submission hold on Cora Jade. Stops it before there was a tap out. Chris Statlander lifting up Tiffany Stratton now. Gonna lock a submission in on Stratton instead. Nikita Lyons in the ring. Gonna focus on Indy Hartwell. And Nikita Lyons breaks up the submission. You gotta imagine that Nikita Lyons wanted to allow some much needed damage to be done to Tiffany Stratton. Weaken Stratton up early. Indy Hartwell goes for a pin, broken up. Carmella suplex by Cora Jade. Indy Hartwell takes down Chris Statlander. Turns her attention to Cora Jade. Picks up and slams her onto the canvas. Clothesline to Chris Statlander. Oh, and Carmella breaking the kendo stick on Tiffany Stratton. Carmella gonna put Cora Jade in a submission hold here. Locks it in. Broken up by Tiffany Stratton and Chris Statlander. Statlander turns her attention to Tiffany Stratton now. Cora Jade had to tap out. Carmella gets the victory. And Carmella laughing at her opponents.
The most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella!
A big win for Carmella. Big momentum in this match. If Carmella can keep up the pace, if she can get another major victory on the next episode of NXT, heading into the Elimination Chamber, she would have all the momentum necessary to get a big win for the NXT Women's Championship. But she beat Cora Jade. She showed that Cora Jade can be beaten. But what about Chris Statlander, the women's champion herself? That is the question. Can any of them, any of the new number one contenders, can any of the 5 of them actually defeat Chris Statlander? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. But either way, let's move on. Trick Williams, Hook, 1-on-1, Cruiserweight Championship. Let's get into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I should explain. This match was meant to happen at the Royal Rumble, but because the Royal Rumble itself was so stacked, so many great matches on the Royal Rumble, it left no room for the Cruiserweight Championship. So these 2 men, well, they have something to prove here in this match. They want to prove that their match shouldn't have been left off the Royal Rumble card. They want to prove that this match would have been an absolute classic, an absolute banger. They get their opportunity here on NXT for the Cruiserweight Championship to show everyone just what they were missing out on. We've never had such a dominant champion in Hook before. That Cruiserweight Championship went to Hook. He's yet to drop the title to anybody. Anyone who stepped up so far, Hook has defeated them.
Introducing the challenger from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams. And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 202 pounds, he is the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Hulk.
Bell rings and this match starts. Trick Williams immediately takes down Hook with a kick to the head. Hook lifted up and slammed. Reversal by Trick Williams, but Hook with the reversal of his own kicks Trick Williams away. And Hook gonna instantly lock in a submission on Trick Williams, trying to wear down his opponent early. Trick Williams gets out of it quick. Trick Williams drops Hook onto his head, picks up Hook, chops to the body, but Hook with the reversal. Trick Williams lifted up and suplexed into a pin. Trick Williams able to kick out at 2. Dropped by that drop kick from Hook. Tackled down by Trick. Rolled up by Hook. Only gets a count of 1. Rolled up by Trick. Only gets a count of 1. Trick missed the big boot kick. But Trick Williams on the assault of Hook. He's not trying to let up. Slams Hook down. Hook with an elbow to the stomach of Trick Williams. Picks up and slams Trick with a kip up. Misses a clothesline to Hook. Hook gonna take advantage. Flips Trick Williams. Misses with a knee. Trick Williams doesn't miss with that flying clothesline this time. Takes down Hook. And now Trick Williams on the assault. Knocks Hook over. Trick Williams doing great things in this match so far. Picks up a slam. No. Hook with the reversal. Suplex to Trick Williams. And now Hook gonna pummel the face of Trick Williams with those punches. Drops a knee on Trick Williams' head. Picks up Trick Williams. A punch to the gut. And now Hook going to the top rope. Misses with the leg drop. Trick Williams going to attack the leg of Hook. Smart strategy by the challenger. Take out the legs of Hook. You minimize the offense that Hook is capable of committing. You minimize the movement, the agility. You take away some of his reversals. You got yourself a recipe for success. But Trick Williams needs to stay on Hook. You can't let up here. But Hook with a reversal. And another suplex to Trick Williams. And Williams gonna roll out of the ring. Hook goes to the top rope. Misses with the flying clothesline. Trick Williams gonna take advantage now. With a slap to the back of the head of Hook. And a gut shot. Trick Williams has Hook up. Drops him on the apron of the ring. Trick Williams throwing Hook into the ring. Trick Williams gets into the ring. But Hook. No, Trick Williams with the reversal. Knocks Hook off of him. And Trick Williams with a suplex to Hook. Goes for the pin. Hook able to kick out at 2. And Hook rolls out of the ring. Trick Williams goes out to get him. Both men on the apron. Both men get back in the ring. Hook went for another suplex. Trick Williams reversed it. On the assault now. Suplex to Hook. Takes Hook down. And Trick Williams gonna load up his finish here in this match. Nails Hook with it. Goes for the pin. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. We could have a new champion. Hook has to kick out at 2. Hook staying alive in this match, but damage done. Trick Williams was going for his signature. Hook reversed it, staying alive in this match. If Trick Williams had hit that signature, Hook would have been in great trouble. Uranagi delivered to Trick Williams. Trick Williams with a kick to the head of Hook. Trick Williams was going to batter the face of Hook, but Hook reversed it, delivered elbow shots to the head. Trick Williams rolling out of the ring. Hook going to throw him back in. And Hook locking in his submission, his chokehold on Trick Williams. Middle of the ring. Trick Williams has nowhere to go. Trick Williams trying to fight, trying to stay alive. Trick Williams has nowhere to go. He's still fighting. He fights out of it. That submission hold has put many people to sleep, has caused many tap outs. But here against Trick Williams will not be denied. Williams was going to keep fighting. Going to target the arm of Hook now. This is an even smarter strategy. If you take Hook's arms out of the equation, you take away his patented submission hold. It may make it easier to fight out of or prevent. He drops Hook with a shoulder tackle. Trick Williams going out to the ropes. Gonna pose on the apron. Hook slow getting back to his feet. And Hook dropped with a wicked right hook from Trick Williams. Kicked in the back. Hook dropping Trick Williams, picks him up. Lifts up the leg. Suplex, signature suplex on Trick Williams. Williams is in trouble now. Trick Williams is almost stunned here. Move to the center of the ring. Hook is going to set up for it. He's going to set up for that submission one more time. Trick Williams, watch out. He does. Drops Hook onto his head. Trick Williams now setting up for the finish, but Hook catches the leg. Throws Trick Williams into the ropes. They bounce into one another. Hook throws Trick into the corner. And a suplex to Trick Williams out of the corner. Trick Williams with a reversal, misses with that flying clothesline. And Hook dropping Trick onto his head. Hook going to the top rope. Trick Williams back to his feet. Dropped with a drop kick, and Hook has his finisher set up. Trick Williams stunned. He can't fight this. Trick Williams locked in the submission, but he's got his leg on the rope. The rope break saves Trick Williams' life. Trick Williams with the reversal onto Hook. Trick Williams going to keep fighting. Flying clothesline takes down Hook. Trick Williams goes up to the top rope now. He waits for Hook. Flying clothesline from the top rope takes down Hook. Going for the pin here. Using the ropes for leverage. Hook able to kick out. Hook throwing Trick Williams into the corner. Delivers an elbow to the head. Kicks to the gut. Kicks to the head of Trick. A big boot to Trick Williams' head. Leaves him stunned. Hook gonna set up for the suplex, lands. And Trick Williams is stunned here. He won't be able to get out of this. Hook goes for the pin. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. A good effort. A good effort from Trick Williams. But Hook able to pull through once again.
And still NXT Cruiserweight Champion Hulk.
If Trick Williams had just been able to reverse that snap suplex from Hook, Trick Williams might have had enough momentum in this match to get away with the victory. But it wasn't meant to be, ladies and gentlemen. A great match here. A great effort from Trick Williams. But in the end, Hook comes out with the title intact. And still champion. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the ladder tag match between Elton Prince and Kit Williams. Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci, Pretty Deadly takes on Imperium for the NXT tag titles. Let this be the end of the rivalry, ladies and gentlemen. Let this be all she wrote between these two teams here.
The following contest is a tag team ladder match and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. And at a combined weight of 357 pounds, Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly won their number one contendership in a ladder match. Wouldn't it be poetic justice if they won the NXT tag titles here in a ladder match on NXT? Pretty Deadly has a huge mountain to climb, a huge ladder that they need to climb in order to defeat Imperium, the most dominant tag team probably in NXT history. When you think of dominant tag teams, you gotta think of House of Black, you gotta think of Undisputed Era, you gotta think of Imperium.
And at a combined weight of 440 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, Imperium.
A dominant tag team. A dominant tag team to be sure. This team has defeated all comers thus far. They've held the championships for quite a while. But they've also cheated their way into some of their victories. Although I, the general manager, have tried to rectify this, Imperium very well could be looking at continuing their reign as champions. This match starts. Giovanni Vinci immediately leaves the ring, going to get a ladder immediately. He's not wasting any time here. His main focus, climb the ladder. Elton Prince introducing the ladder as well. Giovanni Vinci goes right to Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, bouncing the ladder off Ludwig Kaiser's head. Oh, but Ludwig Kaiser with that drop kick off the ropes. Ludwig Kaiser knocked down onto a ladder. Kit Wilson on the attack of Ludwig Kaiser. Throws Kaiser to the ropes. Giovanni Vinci looking for another ladder in this ladder match. Throws in three ladders introduced into this match. Giovanni Vinci gonna slam down Kit Wilson. Elton Prince in the ring now. Picked up and tossed onto a ladder. And Ludwig Kaiser gonna pound his head. Giovanni Vinci removed the ladder. But you can't imagine that felt good at all. Kit Wilson dropped onto the canvas. Ludwig Kaiser being attacked here by Kit Wilson. Giovanni Vinci dropped by Elton Prince, pretty deadly, in control. Kit Wilson drops Ludwig Kaiser with a drop kick. Elton Prince deciding what he wants to do with that ladder. Ludwig Kaiser stunned. Giovanni Vinci thrown to the ropes. Knocked down by Kit Wilson. Elton Prince tackling Giovanni Vinci and hammering away onto his head. Kit Wilson sets up the ladder and he starts to climb. He's going for the titles. He's going for the win here. Ludwig Kaiser up on the rope. Knocked the ladder. Shoved over by Elton Prince. Prince wasn't taking any chances there. Vinci suplexing Elton Prince. Kit Wilson on the attack. Oh, and Giovanni Vinci lands on the ladders. Double teamed. Failed. Ludwig Kaiser with the reversal. He picks up Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson reverses. Almost dropped into that ladder. Giovanni Vinci going to go for another ladder in this match. He's going to set the ladder up between the announce table and the ring. Drop down by Elton Prince. Kit Wilson alone in the ring. He's going for the titles. Again, Kit Wilson. He breaks one rung. But Ludwig Kaiser there to stop him. He breaks the second. Ludwig Kaiser up on the ladder now. And these two men are going to fight it out on top of the ladder. Oh, but Kit Wilson busted open off that ladder shot. And Kit Wilson knocked off the ladder. Giovanni Vinci there to make the save. Stuns Kit Wilson, but Giovanni Vinci accidentally knocked over the ladder. And Giovanni Vinci grabs a kendo stick. This is a ladder match. Giovanni Vinci throwing Kit Wilson into the table. Gets back into the ring. Ludwig Kaiser sets up the table, the ladder. And Ludwig Kaiser gonna climb the ropes, going for the titles. Elton Prince running up to stop him. Ludwig Kaiser choking him out. Kit Wilson there to stop him. Save the match for his partner. He stops Giovanni Vinci. He throws Vinci out of the ring. Ludwig Kaiser setting up a suplex off the ladder. Nails Elton Prince knocked out of the ring. And Kit Wilson dropped with a signature from Kaiser. Kaiser blocks a reversal and drops Kit Wilson. Elton Prince thrown into the ring here, and Ludwig Kaiser gonna climb the ladder. Misses a rung, but he gets one. Misses a second. Misses a third. Pressure got to him. Kit Wilson able to knock the ladder over. Knocked off. Giovanni Vinci clothesline, and his back hits that ladder. And he is stunned. Kit Wilson sets the ladder up in the corner. Attacks and rakes the eyes of Ludwig Kaiser. Pretty Deadly, not afraid to play dirty. Kit Wilson and Elton Prince in control of this match again. Kit Wilson gonna set up Ludwig Kaiser. Elton Prince gets in the way. Elton Prince drops Ludwig Kaiser and busts him open. Giovanni Vinci picked up Kit Wilson. Wilson with the reversal, getting off the back of Giovanni Vinci, slamming him back first to the canvas. And Elton Prince gonna set up the ladder here. Giovanni Vinci with a DDT. Elton Prince with the knee shots and a shot to the back. Ludwig Kaiser back in the ring. Suplex fails. Elton Prince reversed it. Drops a fist onto the head of Kaiser. Giovanni Vinci bashes a ladder off Kit Wilson's head, busting him open some more. Giovanni Vinci breaks a rung, but Elton Prince knocks the ladder over. Kit Wilson takes him off. Attacking Ludwig Kaiser now, dropping him. This match can go either way, ladies and gentlemen. This match can go either way. Ladder is set up. Could it be for the last time? Giovanni Vinci picked up, reverses, picks up, and drops Kit Wilson. Elton Prince there on the attack, and Giovanni Vinci throws him out of the ring. Kaiser trying to climb up, stopped by Elton Prince. Imperium could lose the titles here. Kit Wilson with a chair, stopped by Giovanni Vinci, and Ludwig Kaiser powerbombed. Vinci has Kit Wilson up. Nails him with a suplex. Ludwig Kaiser back in control. Dropping Elton Prince and stunning him. Elton Prince has to roll out of the ring. Imperium, this could be your chance to get the titles. Instead, they focus on dealing more damage to Pretty Deadly. Giovanni Vinci trying to keep Pretty Deadly down. Ludwig Kaiser drops the kendo stick, gets back into the ring, goes back for Elton Prince, turns his attention to Kit Wilson. Elton Prince dropping Giovanni Vinci. Elton Prince gonna set up the ladder. Go for it, kid. Go for it. Win the titles. Make yourself famous. Giovanni Vinci knocks the ladder over. Oh, and a power bomb onto that ladder. Kit Wilson with a clothesline to the back of Giovanni Vinci, drops him. Giovanni Vinci picking up Kit Wilson, spins him around, powerbomb. And both members of Pretty Deadly stunned here. Giovanni Vinci gonna climb the ladder. No, he drops the ladder. He picks up Kit Wilson. Giovanni Vinci has Kit Wilson up, but Kit Wilson slips out of it. Suplex onto that ladder. Kit Wilson sets up the ladder. Elton Prince takes out Giovanni Vinci outside the ring. Ludwig Kaiser taking out Elton Prince. Kit Wilson climbing slowly. Ladder knocked over. Back first to the canvas. Ludwig Kaiser with that ladder now. And Ludwig Kaiser climbs up. Kit Wilson back in the ring. Shoving the ladder over. Stopping Ludwig Kaiser in his tracks. Pretty Deadly dropping Giovanni Vinci. Pretty Deadly in the ring. Elton Prince throws Giovanni Vinci out of the ring. Ludwig Kaiser back up to his feet. Kit Wilson going for the titles. That's it! That's it! Pretty Deadly, do it! Pretty Deadly!
Here are your winners, Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. Pretty Deadly!
Pretty Deadly are your new NXT Tag Team Champions. They wrestle them away. They won a ladder match to become #1 contenders. They win a ladder match to become tag team champions. Pretty Deadly are your new NXT Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen. Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci have finally lost the NXT Tag Team titles. So close to Mania. What a shame, ladies and gentlemen. But a round of applause to Pretty Deadly for being the ones to finally get the titles. Up next, Ilya Dragunov, Braun Breaker. One-on-one. You know Gunther has to be upset with that loss, ladies and gentlemen. Gunther cannot be pleased.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
Momentum, momentum, momentum. That's what this match is for, ladies and gentlemen. Who will gain the necessary momentum heading into the Elimination Chamber match? This is a big match for Ilya Dragunov, ladies and gentlemen. The Elimination Chamber is a big match. It could be Ilya Dragunov's last chance, his very last chance to win the title before Mania, to head into WrestleMania as NXT champion. That is all that is in the mind of Ilya Dragunov. But this could be his last shot at glory. He's going to have to go all out, not just in this match, not just in next week on NXT's match, but at the Elimination Chamber itself, in the Chamber match itself. Ilya will have to go all out if he wants to come away with that NXT title.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker, a former NXT champion. He looks to get his title back, but he's going to have to go through 5 other men to do it, including the NXT champion Kazuchika Okada. Bron Breakker has a tough mountain to climb, but if he wants to win, it starts here. It starts in this match against Ilya. Ilya starts the match with a suplex to Bron Breakker, dropping him to the canvas. He picks him up and delivers shots to the body. Ilya on the attack of Bron Breakker, going to attack that leg. A smart tactic. If you take out the legs of Bron Breakker, you can know the spear. Picking up and slamming Bron Breakker. Ilya Dragunov almost stunning Bron Breakker there. And Bron Breakker is stunned early in this match. Ilya Dragunov has free reign to do what he wants to Bron. Bron Breakker crawling to the ropes. Sets himself up in the corner. And Ilya Dragunov off the ropes. Nails Breakker. Breakker finally with a reversal. Finally getting some offense in this match, possibly. And with that powerbomb, Bron Breakker shows his strength. Standing moonsault from Breakker. Ilya ducks one. Misses a chop, and Bron Breakker with a clothesline drops Ilya Dragunov. He sets Ilya up for the powerbomb. Nails it. Dropping Ilya to the canvas. He picks up Ilya Dragunov and tosses him across the ring. Bron Breakker showing his power early in the match. A big knee to the head while Ilya was in the ropes. Ilya with a kick to the head of Bron Breakker. And a clothesline to Bron Breakker. Takes Bron down. Ilya with the signature clothesline to Breakker. And now strikes to the head of Bron Breakker. Breakker back to his feet quick. But Ilya with the chops. Feint. DDT. Bron Breakker almost stunned again. And Breakker will be stunned here. A kick to the arm. Ilya Dragunov is not letting up. Ilya knows this could be his last shot. He is going to go all out. He's going to show everyone that he can win the NXT title. Or at the very least, he can beat Bron Breakker here. Ilya Dragunov going to the top rope. Bron Breakker is down. Ilya with a cannonball on the Bron Breakker goes for the pin. Breakker kicking out at 2. And a kick to the head of Ilya. Bron Breakker has Ilya up. Suplex. Goes for a pin on Ilya. Only gets a count of 1. Ilya has a signature and 2 finishers in this match. Ilya is a dangerous man right now. Torpedo lands on Bron Breakker. Breakker able to kick out at 2, and Breakker has to roll out of the ring. Ilya goes up to the top rope. Tells Bron to get up. Body Crossbody from the top rope down to the floor onto Braun Breaker, takes him down. Axe chop to the back. He throws Braun Breaker into the ring. He picks Breaker up. Rolls him through. Lifts him up. Powerbomb to Braun Breaker. And Breaker is down. Ilya gonna set up one more time for the torpedo. It lands on Braun again. Ilya moving Braun Breaker to the middle of the ring, goes for the pin. Braun Breaker able to kick out at 2. Braun Breaker showing his resiliency. Reversing a clothesline, dropping Ilya. Braun Breaker gonna set up for his spear maybe. Knocks Ilya down with a shoulder tackle and a standing moonsault. Picks Ilya up and tosses him across the ring. Ilya back to his feet, and Braun gonna kick the chest of Ilya Dragunov. Picks him up, drops him onto the canvas. Takes out the arm of Ilya. Braun Breaker going to the top rope. Body splash onto Ilya. And Braun Breaker gonna set up for his finish here. Lifts Ilya up. Takes him down. Goes for the pin. Ilya able to kick out at 2. Ilya Dragunov back to his feet. Clothesline to Braun. And again. Dropping Braun Breaker by swiping the leg. Ilya's comeback complete. Clothesline from Ilya Dragunov to Braun Breaker. Goes for the pin. And that will be it. Braun Breaker wasn't able to really get out of the gates in this match. Ilya Dragunov with a decisive win, picking up the much needed momentum here. Ilya Dragunov wants to show that he can win the NXT title. He can at least beat Braun Breaker at the very least. We see Ilya defeat Braun Breaker. Up next, Carmelo Hayes, MJF. Trick Williams was unsuccessful at winning the Cruiserweight Championship earlier tonight. Carmelo Hayes. Can Carmelo Hayes beat MJF? That is a question that we are about to have answered, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes moved back to NXT. Carmelo Hayes, a former United States champion, a former North American champion. But as far as Universe Mode is concerned, he's never been NXT champion. Carmelo Hayes looks to get his shot at the NXT title. He's not going to let it go to waste. You know Carmelo Hayes is going to show up and show out at the Elimination Chamber. Like they say, Melo don't miss. Could this be Carmelo's swan song, his success story? Or could Carmelo finally miss his big shot?
And his opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 226 pounds, MJF.
MJF hasn't had many chances at many championships here in Universe mode. He looks to change that with a big win in the Elimination Chamber for the NXT Championship. MJF looking to get his shot at the NXT title. A very controversial man. Bell rings, this match starts. Carmelo Hayes starts the match with a wicked clothesline to MJF. MJF gonna lift up Carmelo Hayes. Spikes him on the top rope. MJF went for a signature submission on Carmelo, but Carmelo off the ropes takes down MJF with a clothesline. And Carmelo Hayes on the attack of MJF. Kick to the back of MJF. Drops MJF with that big boot. Elbows to the head, throws MJF to the ropes, picks him up and drops him down to the canvas. But MJF sweeps the leg, takes down Carmelo Hayes. Throws Carmelo into the ropes. Carmelo with the reversal, off the middle rope, off the top rope, caught by MJF. And MJF slams down Carmelo Hayes. MJF goes out of the ring to go get Carmelo, who rolled out. Carmelo with the reversal. Carmelo Hayes dropping MJF. Misses a drop kick on MJF. Carmelo Hayes with a kick to the back of MJF. And again. Throws MJF into the table. Kick to the arm. MJF dropping Carmelo Hayes onto the floor. Throws Carmelo back into the ring. Carmelo Hayes picks up MJF. Delivers a finisher. Goes for the pin. MJF able to kick out at 2. Valiant effort. A near fall. MJF with the roll up on Carmelo. Carmelo able to kick out at 1. MJF roll over. Neck breaker. Carmelo off the ropes. Drops MJF with a clothesline. MJF trying to get back to his feet. MJF swipes the leg of Carmelo, drops him. MJF now in control of this match. Takes Carmelo Hayes to the ropes. Sets him up. And spikes Carmelo Hayes' head into the canvas. Going for the pin here. Carmelo kicking out at 2. He survives that assault. Kick to the back. MJF going to the top rope. tries to drop a knee, but Carmelo moved out of the way, dropped an elbow on MJF. MJF with a drop kick to the leg of Carmelo Hayes, takes him off his feet, and a slap to the face by MJF. MJF with a knee to Carmelo's gut, locking the legs. Legs locked into a submission hold. Figure 4. MJF breaks the hold. He just wanted to inflict some damage on Carmelo. Slap to the face. Picks up Carmelo Hayes. Gonna lock in that armbar on Carmelo. But Carmelo in the ropes. MJF now gonna attack the back of Carmelo Hayes. Rolls him over. Goes for a pin. Carmelo's still in the ropes. Carmelo fighting out of MJF's attack. And an elbow shot to the head of MJF. MJF has to roll out of the ring. Carmelo with a dive to the outside. Misses. MJF got back into the ring. MJF going to get Carmelo Hayes. And another slap to the face of Carmelo Hayes. Raking the eyes of Carmelo. He drops Carmelo Hayes onto his back. A kick to the head of MJF. And Carmelo Hayes is back in the ring. Carmelo Hayes throws MJF into the ropes, takes him down with a drop kick. Elbow to the side of the head of MJF. Punches to the head of MJF. MJF busted open. Spikes MJF's arm onto the canvas. Carmelo going to the top rope. MJF up. Carmelo hits his finish on MJF. Goes for the pin. MJF able to kick out at 2. And Carmelo gonna steal the armbar from MJF, but MJF was in the ropes. And a knee shot to the head. Misses with an elbow drop. Carmelo with a kick to the gut. And a drop kick to MJF. MJF rolls out of the ring. Carmelo telling MJF to get up. And Carmelo with a dive to the outside takes down MJF. Raking the eyes of MJF. Stunning MJF. Dropping MJF onto his back onto the floor. Carmelo now with kicks to the head of MJF. He throws MJF back into the ring. Carmelo Hayes going to the top rope. Telling MJF to get up. Caught! He went for his finish and got caught by MJF. Code breaker from Carmelo to MJF. Rolled up by MJF. Kick out at 2 from Carmelo Hayes. MJF, what could he be setting up for here? Another slap to the face. Carmelo must get tired of that. Carmelo kicking out at 2 after that slap to the face. Kick to the gut. Picked up. Suplexed into a pin. Carmelo able to kick out at 2 again. MJF going to the top rope. Telling Carmelo to get up. Axe handle chop to the head. Carmelo rolls out of the ring. MJF goes out to get him. He throws Carmelo back into the ring. MJF's trying to slow this match down, slow down the pace of this match, keep things in his favor, dropping Carmelo onto his head. Carmelo with a shot to the gut. Drops MJF onto a knee. MJF trying to get back to his feet. Carmelo Hayes with a drop kick to the back of MJF. And now Carmelo gonna choke out MJF here. Carmelo Hayes goes for a pin on MJF. And gets the 3, surprisingly.
Here is your winner, Carmelo Hayes.
Momentum for Carmelo Hayes here. Melo don't miss. And Melo didn't miss his chance to get some much needed momentum heading into the Elimination Chamber match. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we decide which of these 4 men will participate in the Elimination Chamber. It's a Fatal 4-Way match. Grayson Waller, Gunther, Darby Allin, Swerve Strickland.
The following is a Fatal 4-Way match. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther!
Gunther would love to win this match here. Get a much needed win here so he can go on and challenge for the NXT Championship once again. Gunther was NXT Champion for quite a while. He'd love to get his hands back on that NXT Championship. But before he can even be allowed into the Elimination Chamber match, he has to win this Fatal 4-Way against 3 hungry competitors.
And his opponents, first, from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 175 pounds, Darrell Allin.
Darby Allin making his debut match here on NXT. He looks to get a huge debut win and go on and fight for the NXT Championship.
And from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Returning to NXT is one Grayson Waller. Waller didn't do too much on SmackDown. Not too much at all. But he looks to get a huge win here. A major win here could mean big things for the Aussie.
Representing Hit Row from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds.
Swerve Strickland. He didn't win the NXT North American Championship, but he had such a great match against Bronson Reed. I was so impressed with him. I thought he at least deserves a shot, a chance to fight for the NXT title. All he has to do is win this final participants match, and he can go on to challenge for the NXT title inside of the Elimination Chamber. Bell rings, this match starts. Strickland will go right after Darby. Gunther dropped by Waller. Darby Allin on the attack of Strickland. Darby dropped by Waller. Strickland turns his attention to Gunther. Waller goes for a pin early. Gets a 2 count on Darby Allin. Strickland going into the ropes and dropped. Gunther picks up Strickland. Waller dropping Strickland and going for the pin early, right in front of Gunther, but Gunther breaks it up. Darby Allin with a sledgehammer. It's wrestled away by Strickland, and Strickland with a gut shot and a head shot. But Gunther dropping Strickland, goes for the pin on Darby. Darby Allin able to kick out at 2. Grayson Waller with a big boot off the head of Gunther, busting him open. And a chop to the back of Grayson Waller. And a headbutt to the back of the head of Grayson Waller by Gunther. And those chops, those vicious chops to Darby. Gunther clothesline out of the ring by Swerve Scott Strickland. Darby Allin with kicks to the back of Swerve. Darby Allin dropped by Grayson Waller. He ducks an attack. DDT to Grayson Waller, goes for the pin. Waller able to kick out at 1. And the chops to Darby Allin. Gunther thrown into the corner by Waller. Waller lifts up Gunther, slams him down. Rolled up by Gunther. Pin broken up by Strickland, and Gunther with those chops. Oh, but a chop drops Grayson Waller, and a big boot drops Swerve. Takes the kendo stick from Darby and smacks him with it. Drops Waller onto his head, busting Waller open. DDT to Gunther. And a kendo shot to Swerve. Swerve takes the kendo stick away from Waller. And he's gonna batter him with the kendo stick now. Darby Allin with that sledgehammer to Gunther. Goes for the pin on Gunther. Gunther able to kick out at 1. Waller drops Darby onto a knee. Picks him up. Does it again, but Darby Allin reverses. But Gunther grabbing the head of Darby. Oh, and twisting it viciously. Waller setting Gunther up for something. Powerbomb into a pin. Gunther kicking out at 2. Darby Allin attacking the arm of Waller. Gunther with a clothesline to Swerve. Takes his head off. And Darby with the shots to the head on Grayson Waller. Takes the candlestick away from Gunther. Gunther with that big kick. And a suplex, a German suplex to Darby Allin. Swerve with a baseball bat. Gonna batter Grayson Waller here. And Gunther has the chokehold locked in on Darby. Broken up by Swerve Scott. And Darby continues to fight out of it. Swerve thrown into the ropes. Darby Allin lifted up by Gunther. Powerbombed into a pin. Grayson Waller breaking it up. Swerve turns his attention to Gunther. Throws him to the ropes. Ducks one. Hits Gunther. Combination. DDT to Gunther. But Grayson Waller with the bat off the back of Swerve. Drops Swerve to the ground. Swerve ducks one. Drops Grayson Waller with a signature. Goes for the pin on Grayson. Waller able to kick out at 2. Darby dropping Gunther with a clothesline to the back. Swerve has Darby. Drops him onto his head. Gunther stunned outside the ring, trying to shake it off. Darby Allin setting up for something here. Top rope maneuver. Drops an elbow to Swerve. Goes for the pin. Grayson Waller able to break it up, or Swerve kicked out. You decide, ladies and gentlemen. Darby Allin slips out of an attack from Grayson Waller. Chop blocks the leg. Gunther powerbombing Swerve. Darby Allin throws Gunther to the ropes. Grayson Waller has Darby Allin. Grayson Waller through the ropes. Stunner to Darby. And a shot to the body with that sledgehammer. And Gunther breaks it up. Gunther tossing Grayson Waller. Waller trying to fight back here. And Swerve dropping Gunther with a DDT, stuns him. Darby Allin fighting out of Grayson Waller's assault. Darby Allin dropping Grayson Waller. Swerve dropping Gunther. Grayson Waller and Gunther roll out of the ring. Swerve with a sledgehammer to Darby. Misses a headshot. Darby gonna make him pay. Goes into the ropes. Ducks one. Oh, and drops him with the knee, with the feet to the chest. Grayson Waller dropping Gunther outside the ring. Darby knocked off by Swerve. Darby with a Hurricane Rana to Swerve. Grayson Waller attacked Gunther outside the ring. Darby Allin setting up for something here. Nails his signature on Swerve. Darby Allin with that baseball bat. Batters Swerve. Darby Allin turns his attention to Grayson Waller, but Swerve attacking from the apron. Swerve gonna take Grayson Waller to the ropes. Gunther throws Swerve to the ropes, picks him up, scoop slam. Goes for a pin, but Darby there to break it up before the count. Swerve dropping Grayson Waller. Darby busting over and Swerve going for the pin. Swerve able to kick out at 2. Drop kick misses, but a drop kick from Swerve takes down Darby Allin. Darby Allin getting up in the corner. Swerve takes the leg, kicks the rope. Gunther with the kendo stick down. Grayson Waller with the kendo stick. Breaks it on the back of Gunther. Swerve on the top rope. Misses the coup de grace to Darby. Drops Darby with a knee. Swerve going back to the top rope. Looking for Darby Allin. Coup de grace lands. Goes for the pin, but Waller there to break it up. Oh, and Swerve with that baseball bat to Darby. Darby going off the ropes. Drops Swerve with an elbow. Gunther with the chokehold. Locked in on Darby. Swerve is down. Waller's out of the ring, but Darby fighting out of it. Rolls Gunther up for a pin, but Swerve breaks it up. And Grayson Waller with a big boot to Gunther. Oh, but Darby dropped now with a kick to his head by Grayson Waller and busted open. Swerve dropping Grayson Waller onto his back and neck. Swerve picks up that sledgehammer and a shot to the head. Gunther has Swerve, picks him up and drops him onto the ropes. Goes for the pin. Swerve able to kick out at 2. Darby Allin setting Swerve up for something here. Gunther in the way. Picks up Darby. Powerbomb into a pin, but broken up by Grayson Waller. Waller with the knees to the chest of Gunther. And a kick to the arm. Attacking Gunther's head now. Gunther has to roll. German suplex from Gunther to Grayson Waller. And Swerve dropped by Darby. Battered off the head with that baseball bat from Gunther. Darby trying to fight back here. Gunther setting up the powerbomb again on Darby. Nails it. Goes for the pin. Broken up again by Grayson Waller. Swerve clotheslined by Gunther. Grayson Waller looked it up. Grayson Waller reverses. Drops Gunther. And Gunther has to roll out of the ring next. Swerve stood up on the rope. Blocked by Darby. And Swerve gonna get control of Grayson Waller. Lifts him up. Drops him onto his chest. Darby Allin set up on the ropes. Swerve attacking Gunther. Bulldog to Gunther onto that baseball bat. Darby Allin with an elbow to the head of Swerve. Grayson Waller with a DDT to Darby. Swerve dropping Gunther onto his back and neck. Grayson Waller setting up Darby. Nails Darby with the in-ring stunner. Broken up by Swerve. And a drop kick from Swerve takes down Grayson Waller. Darby's down outside the ring. Gunther down on the apron. Swerve going for the pin on Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller able to kick out at 2. That was Swerve's best chance of winning the match right there. Darby with a suplex to Swerve. Gunther with the chops to Darby. And a suplex to Darby Allin. Gunther. Dropped by Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller now attacking Swerve. DDT to Swerve Scott. Darby Allin gonna team up with Grayson Waller. Double team maneuver. A double backbreaker to Gunther. Waller thrown into the ropes by Darby. Darby lifted up by Swerve and dropped. Grayson Waller knocked back into the corner. Chops from Swerve blocked by Waller. Waller gonna set up Swerve for a suplex and nails it. Kendo attacks from Grayson Waller. Waller gonna roll over Swerve. Grayson Waller is your newest entrant into the Elimination Chamber. A huge victory for the returning Grayson Waller. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the main event. Bronson Reed taking on Pac.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Bronson Reed. And his opponent from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 194 pounds, Pat.
Pac has been in NXT for quite a while, hasn't had many opportunities, but is now the #1 contender to Bronson Reed's NXT North American Championship. Could Pac do it? Could he get a big win over Big Bronson Reed and show everyone that he has what it takes? He will be facing Bronson Reed at the Elimination Chamber for the NXT North American Championship. And Pac dropped with a big assault from big Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed missing a splash onto Pac. Pac makes it back to his feet, taking out the legs of Bronson. And an assault from Pac takes down Bronson Reed. Standing flip moonsault onto Bronson Reed. Pac dropping Bronson Reed onto his head. And Pac gonna go to the top rope immediately, not wasting any time here. Drops an elbow on Bronson Reed. Pac with the assault. Oh my God! Picks up Bronson Reed and tosses him. Amazing feat of strength from Pac. Pac thrown into the corner. And Bronson Reed power slams into him. Pac dodges an attack. But Bronson Reed still on the assault. Picks up Pac. Powerbomb position. Powerbomb into the barricade. And now down onto the floor. Bronson Reed attacking the leg of Pac. And a kick to the head of Pac. Uranagi successful from Bronson Reed. Kick to the gut of Bronson Reed. DDT down onto the floor by Pac. Referee at a count of 6. These men need to be careful here. This match ended in a count out. Bronson Reed throws Pac back in the ring. Never mind. Pac with a kick to the gut. Bronson Reed attacking the head. Oh, and a suplex from Bronson Reed, dropping Pac. Pac gets back to his feet on the apron. Attacks the head. Lifts up Pac. And nails him onto his back onto the apron. Bronson Reed on the assault here. Doing what he can to keep Pac down. Pac fighting back. Pac with another flip moonsault on the Bronson Reed. Pac climbs top of the rope. 450 to Bronson Reed. Goes for the pin. Only gets a count of 2 there. A near fall, a close near fall for Pac. Drop kick to the back of Bronson Reed's head. Hurricane Rana from Pac. Pac going back to the top rope here. Bronson Reed back to his feet. Knocks Pac off the top rope. Bronson Reed picks Pac up and tosses him across the ring. Pac has to roll out of the ring. Rolls back in. Bronson Reed grabs him. Nails him with a shot to the back. Pac throws Bronson Reed into the ropes. They bounce off one another. Throws Bronson Reed into the corner. Running Bulldog busts open Bronson Reed. Goes for the pin. Kick out at 2. Pac going back to the top rope again. Nails the finish on Bronson Reed. Center of the ring. Goes for the pin. Bronson Reed kicking out at 2. Bronson Reed knocks down Pac with that big body slam. Bronson Reed going to attack the neck of Pac. Drops him onto his head. And a huge chop from Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed now going to the top rope, looking for the tsunami splash, and he nails it on Pac. Pac has to kick out at 2. Bronson Reed not wasting any time. He's going back to the top rope here. Another tsunami splash to Pac. Bronson Reed gonna move Pac away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. But Pac barely able to get the shoulder up at 2. Bronson Reed just hit Pac with 2 tsunami splashes. The most it got him was 2. Pac is here to fight. Drops Bronson Reed onto his head. He picks up Bronson Reed. Throws Bronson Reed to the corner. Drops him onto his head and neck. Pac going to the top rope. Tells Bronson Reed to get up. And a Hurricane Rana from the top rope takes down big Bronson Reed. Another moonsault flip. Takes out the leg of Bronson Reed. Now taking out the arm of Bronson Reed. Pac picks Bronson Reed up. A knee to the head, followed by a Hurricane Rana, stuns Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed crawls over to the corner. Pac picks him up out of the corner and slams him down. Pac going to the top rope. Went for a 360. Missed. Bronson Reed got out of the way. Nails a headbutt on Pac. Bronson Reed going to the top rope. Tsunami splash on Pac. Referee gonna count slow. I think he got knocked. But he still gets the 3 count. The third tsunami splash was enough to do it in this match. Bronson Reed going to attack Pac after the match is over. Not satisfied with just getting the victory, he wants to inflict more punishment on Pac. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode of NXT, episode 178 of Universe Mode. In my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, in my humble opinion, this was a great episode of NXT. But ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this content, remember to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're enjoying yourselves here on the channel. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it from me. I have been your host, the King Chiron, and I wish for you all to have a beautiful, beautiful night. Take care.